Today's Wednesday. It's already Wednesday. Like last I checked, it was last Friday, but that may be because I spent my weekend at a wonderful seaside town at a wedding. I love weddings. Weddings are fantastic. They're just these wonderful experiences, a fantastic day where all your friends kind of get to dress up real nice, the girls in their pretty dresses, boys in a nice suit. It's wonderful. I love it. And also there's always like cool things, like we got these little party favors and they were succulent. You know how cool those plants are? I always wanted one, but I've always just never gotten around to getting one. Now I got one for a party favor, and now I can always remember that wonderful plant remind me of a friend of mine that got married to a fantastic guy, and it'll be beautiful. You see, at every wedding I go to, I embarrass myself, whether that be embarrassment in front of other people, or I just internally embarrass myself. I do something that other people don't consider embarrassing or don't process, but to me it's just like, why did I do that? The last wedding I went to, I was a bridesmaid for a friend of mine. Some of the things that I said were kind of embarrassing for me. For example, one of the groomsmen, he likes to introduce people. You know what I'm talking about. He likes to introduce people. I was like on 5 hours of sleep and I'd had a handful of corn nuts and I was like, ooh, off in La La Land, and I'm doing something and I'm setting something up, and he comes up to me and he's like, "Hi, Joey." That's me. I'm Joey. He's like, "Have you met so-and-so?" We're not going to mention so-and-so's name because no one needs to know. No one needs to know. Instead of saying, "Yes, I've met him before. It's nice to see you again." No. Did Joey say that? No, I did not say that because I was overtired and malnourished. Well, not malnourished, but I wasn't there. I wasn't there mentally. And what comes out of my mouth is, "Yeah, except last time you were wearing a shirt." Who says that? Who says that? Like, just like in the minute it comes out of your mouth. Why? I proceeded to say a couple other humorously embarrassing things later in the evening. But that's my favorite story. I like to tell that one to people that are friends of mine because it's funny. It's cringing, but it's funny. So this time, I was just there to celebrate with my friends, and it was just wonderful. And so there was one moment where I kind of walked away mortified by my own actions. I'm going out to my friend's truck to get a pair of shoes for my friend, his wife. I'm walking out, trying to find his truck, and I can't find him. So I phone him, and he's not answering his phone. And so I'm walking back, and there are these two guys that are walking up. One of them is a friend of mine, and the other one is my friend's roommate. And so when I said hi, I had actually intended of saying hi to both of them. That's what it meant. But it didn't come out like that. It came out as I was only saying hi to one of them, and then there was a comment saying, "Oh yeah, so-and-so says hi too." And I'm like, and the minute he says so-and-so says hi too, the phone starts ringing because friend's husband's trying to phone me. I'm trying to kind of fix this situation by saying, "Yes, hi to so-and-so too," and my foot decides that it's going to slide down the side of an embankment. I'm in heels, haven't quite learned how to walk in them on gravel yet, and it was really awkward for me to have to experience. You know, every single wedding you go to, there's something you say or something you do, and you kind of sit there and you walk away and you're like, it was mortifying. And it wasn't really that bad, but it was really just embarrassing for yourself. And you know, I can relate to this because sometimes I say things or do things and I don't know why I did them, honestly. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Or usually it sounded okay in my head, but the minute it comes out of my mouth, it's not a good idea at all. That's okay, because they make for great stories. They make for these fantastic, funny stories that everyone's like, "Ah, you're an idiot." But it's okay because I was being an idiot. And you know, it's okay to admit when you're being an idiot. And if you can turn that "I was an idiot, but it was funny," you can do that. You see, that's the greatest thing of all. People call it self-deprecation. I call it taking a bad situation, turning it into good, and making people laugh. That's what I did this weekend. I spent a lovely weekend with some friends at a wedding, and then I spent a couple days after that, and it was nice and peaceful. It was just wonderful. It was beautiful, and there was thunderstorms, and there was lightning, and there was you had every possible wonderful thing that could happen while you're up there with friends. And then I decided that I'm going to come home, and that was not a good choice on my part. That was a bad choice because I come home and I'm used to quiet. The most annoying thing that I experienced all weekend was a rooster. who sounded like he was in puberty. It was like Justin Bieber, the rooster. I come home and the lady upstairs is playing this really loud talking, and it was muffled, so I couldn't understand what it was saying. And it was the people next door. They're making lots of noise too, and there's a baby crying, and I'm just like, can't believe I complained about that rooster, because I like that rooster. That was a nice rooster. But that was my weekend, and it was great fun, and it was awesome. And hopefully all of you who watch this, generally just my grandmother and mom, my roommate too, and Alana. That's 4 people that watches. That's about it. And yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. So I hope all 4 of you had a fantastic weekend, whether you did something exciting or you just, had a chill weekend at home, watched some TV, sat in the sun, drank some water. I hope all of you had a fantastic weekend, because I had a fantastic weekend, and together, maybe in the future, we can all have fantastic weekends, because you know what? Every weekend should truly be just fantastic.